What's up, everybody? It's your boy RagDoll, and I got some more LumenTale for us. So instead of just doing a recap of what happened in that last one, I gotta tell you, I've been playing this game wrong, and I've been playing it wrong for so long. So first off, I did change up a few team members up, or most of the team. I found this thing. It was called Mediglee. I evolved it into Therapix. This thing is like full on support, pretty cool. Um, Looking through the comments, and one of the comments told me how to evolve Pinchop. So evolve Pinchop into Clawler, and that's insane. You can even see the Nanofin at the end there, so that's pretty cool. Lorenko is still riding with us, still kicking it. We got a Blizzbull. It evolves from the Ice Rush Hog. I decided to use this thing. This thing looks pretty sick. And then this is the Fire Rush Hog. So I'm going to be using these two side by side, which is kind of insane. But yeah, this is what the new team looks like. And then let me go to the bag real quick. So the EXP encoder, right? I learned how to use this thing. So this thing basically stores experience points, right? And then, it tells you how much experience you got, and then you could just increase the level. So just like that, just grew 3 levels. So that's nothing short of amazing right there. And then I found this thing, the mystical relic, right? Let me show y'all how this thing works if you don't know already. You sense something sinister. Well, this is pretty dark. This part is pretty dark. So what you do is basically you pick an Animon that you want to increase the stats, right? I guess what do I want to pick, I guess. Well, let's just use this Denny for an example. All right, we're going to use this guy. Now, I'm gonna actually just pick 2 more Denny's or 3 more Denny's, but I also wasn't paying attention to like the stats or whatever, but the IVs, right? So this one got a defensive IV of 10 or X, so we're gonna pick that one. What it basically does is you merge. I'm gonna use the word merge. 3 different Animon or whatever, and you basically when you merge them, you basically get whichever one has the highest stat, if that makes sense. And you basically, wow, I'm butchering this explanation. You get the best characteristics, the best traits, characteristics from each Animon that you select. You get the best one, and then it just brings that one that you originally selected all the way back down to level 1. It's kind of amazing. And then if they're all 3 of the same species, you have a chance of making it a lost Animon. So an Animon with a new color. And as you can see, it went back to level 1. But I think it'll be best if I showed y'all something that evolves. All right, and so let's just take this Skeletate, right? Just so y'all can see it drop all the way back down to level 1. So we're just gonna choose these 3, and we're gonna proceed, all that good stuff, and then boom, we go all the way back down to level 1, and then hopefully what happened is we got some better stuff, and then it also re-rolls the trait as well. Now, the one thing it doesn't re-roll is it doesn't re-roll the luck and all of that good stuff. So that's the one thing it doesn't do. But I found that thing just doing a little bit of research and such. It was very, very productive, gaming. I was doing a lot of reading. But this is where we left off. We left off here in Lagoon City, or Paradine City. So we're gonna explore this city a little bit. Strawberries, eggs, and such. So nothing we're not used to as far as, excuse me, as far as like ingredients go. Thank you, sir. Oh, this kid asked for a holographic card. And we gave her one. I didn't think it was a big deal. Actually, I think we did explore a little bit because we also stopped at the restaurant, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We went to the restaurant. So yeah, let's just go to the freaking Lumen Club and push on. But yeah, I definitely switched the team up a little bit, a lot of bit. Not because I was getting bored with the same Animon. I do think the Animon that I originally had, I do think they were pretty cool. All of them, just amazing. But it was also one of those things where it's like, in particular, Opposite Edge would just, it just had paper thin defense. Let's get a room first because I don't think I could, I don't think I can sign up for the match yet anyway. We're never able to. Oh, okay, I guess I was supposed to just sign up for the match. Wow. But yeah, I just changed up the whole team just because. Of course, let me explain. You need a visa to get around the city. Ordinary citizens have to fill out a lot of paperwork, but Lumen have a special track to speed things up. You just need to fill out this form with your name and squadron. Wow. Alright, let's see. Oh, Trey from Iris Hamlet. I know you look familiar. I've seen you on Toy Channel. You were amazing in Volter City. Nice, I'm famous. I should be more professional at work. That's okay, you can fanboy, fangirl over me, you know what I'm saying? Do it for the fans. Here's your visa. A representative of Edenheart will be here soon to show you around the city. Huh? I didn't ask for a Edenheart? Trey, Edenheart's an industry leader in the energy sector. Please don't say no. Okay. Right, that's exactly how I feel. You're such a nerd. What's going on? Are you two in cahoots? Probably. Alright, here's our escort right here. Our chaperone, if you will. His name is Pitten. Trey, is it? In the flesh. These two are Alice and Nada. They're traveling with me. Welcome to Paradine City. I'm Pitten, or Patan, and I'll be at your disposal for a guided tour of the city. You should know that order and efficiency are key here. We at Edenheart want to make sure you're aware of the effort our citizens put into making this city work, and that you give them the utmost respect while you're in Paradine City. Wow. Okay. Oh, don't make a face. It's not a lesson in etiquette. It'll be fun, I promise. Okay. That's the spirit. First things first, follow me out here and take the blue line to the residential district. All right. Okay, I was about to say, like, man, when am I going to be able to move around? But okay, all right, he's going to give us a tour. The tour of the city, and we're going to follow the blue line, it says. Is this the blue line? That obviously looks a little green to me. Oh, hold on, wait, there's an item. Oh, and the blue line must be the, the way the doors and such are. But yeah, the residential. Unless this is the blue. I don't know. And this is such a beautiful looking place too, but the water looking a little toxic or whatever. I'm pretty sure we're gonna know the reason behind that, or how do they make it work with a toxic lake, living on a toxic lake. Welcome to the soul of our city, our glorious residential district. Okay. It does look pretty nice, but again, just living on a toxic, lake. Blech, the water's all dirty. That's literally what I just said. You should know this city was built on floating islands. The lagoon is highly toxic, but Edenheart works hard to purify the water and transform this place into the green paradise it deserves to be. I've read all about you and your groundbreaking patent. You separate the radioactive waste on the seabed from the water and put only clean water back in the lagoon, and the process is powered by the energy you get from the waste, effectively making it a full circle. Nerd. Oh, we have a fan. Alice, is it? How old are you? 12, but I've studied a lot. What a nerd. Only nerds study. No, don't listen to me. Shout out to all the nerds out there, actually. Your uncle wanted you to spend your life in a radioactive lagoon? You wouldn't understand. Feel free to take a look around. When you're ready, follow me to the industrial district. Alright, so we get to see what's around this place. And I want to say isn't there, let me, yeah, places of interest is always very interesting. Oh. We're just running in people's houses now. Why's this kid's face blue? Do one thing at a time. Huh? We're gonna take this item off the desk. Oh, this is the developer office. I like how they did that right there. I'm designing new anima. Don't look, you'll ruin the surprise. I like when games do things like this. Now, if you don't get this reference, parkour. Yeah, if you don't get that, oh man, just watch The Office. One of the best shows ever. Nice to meet you, I'm Luca. I've got pretty interesting quests for you. Oh boy. And this dude is just floating on the shelf. Huh? I like these little jingles that are playing. I do like when games do that though. They just put like the developer somewhere into the game. That's nice. I know Pokemon does that a lot with Game Freak, and I like that a lot. You know, when you play Pokemon, you complete your Pokédex and stuff. If you show the developers a complete Pokédex, they give you an in-game certificate, which is pretty cool. At least I think it's pretty cool. And we're just running in people's houses, just trying to explore the place. There's also one more place of interest. But then again, I guess I could also just, okay, yeah, let's just give this guy a drink. Oh, and we get nothing for it. I mean, okay. Although that is just so disrespectful. I don't like giving away items. Because it, like, crafting in this game is one of the things that I find most tedious. And truthfully, it's only because some items are really hard to come by. Now, I don't know if it's because, you know, you just have to progress a little further into the game. But boy, like prime example, that one quiz, or not quiz, but quest in Volter City, where you gotta bring that guy recipes for the cannibal. I have to find a fig so I can make the gelatin or gelatos or what have you. The issue is I have not found a fig. So, I mean, Come on. And I don't know where to find the figs either. But okay, we found both places of interest. So now let's just move on. I don't think I'm going to find, I'm not going to be looking to go to every place of interest because I don't want to waste too much time. And we got to meet them in the industrial district. You know what? This is one thing I also haven't asked anyone yet. How do y'all feel about me rambling throughout the videos? You know, just like throughout playing the game, I'm just going on rambling, running around, looking at stuff. I don't know. I don't know how people feel about that. All right. The industrial district is the engine of all Paradine City. At Edenheart, we produce an enormous amount of energy, much more than we need to continue our daily operations. The surplus is directed to this factory where it helps with the production of biolius. Okay, so the balls. Pause. Okay. So on top of using as much energy, the stored energy is still recycled to create something. Thanks to the middleman at the Ari, these biolius reach the lumen of southern Talea. We're proud that our product can be appreciated even by people from a culture that's so antiquated, another mark of Paradine's excellence. Attention, rain incoming, get your umbrellas. Wow. It was sunny a second ago. Elio must be working on another one of his experiments. Elio, you mean that Elio? Elio? The person who wrote the essay on the link between Anavis and alpha waves? That's the one. Other than being Paradine City's Lumen captain, Elio is also a brilliant scientist and of course a researcher at Edenheart. Wow. Unfortunately, I don't think that will be possible. He's always very busy. Aww. But maybe we can make an exception. Alright, Pitten. In the meantime, follow me to the farming district. Well, I gotta see what's going on over here. I just can't leave. Something tells me we're gonna be back over here on this side relatively soon, I bet. Because one thing that I've learned so far, there's gonna be something for me to do later. We just gotta see what the shenanigans of this place is gonna be. That's what we gotta do. Okay, so this is the biolius factory. I was about to say, like, what's the point of having a factory if you can't buy anything here, you know? But yeah, every type of bilia, which is amazing. And I honestly don't use these enough. I just use the normal ones. But maybe I should stop and start using the special ones. That might help when I want to catch a really strong or rare Animon, you know? And that was the only place of interest here. We're finding strawberries everywhere, which is cool, I guess. I wonder what dishes I can make with the strawberries, though. All right, now we're going to the farming district. Now, the one thing that I am thinking about, like living on this, or them living on this toxic lake, is Avatar: The Last Airbender. When Katara, Aang, and the gang, the Boomerang Squad, Team Avatar, whatever you want to call them, when they were living, when they were the Painted Lady episode, when they were trying to clean the lake and all that stuff. That's what living on this toxic water makes me think of. We have arrived. Welcome to the farming district. Wow. That is pretty impressive. Do you water the plants with this stuff? Blech. Oh no, not at all. You use the purified water from Edenheart, and it's all managed by an automated system powered by excess energy from the purification process. Anymore, you're gonna steal my job. Yeah, that's how you know. Stay cheerful, stay happy. I'm glad we have such a young and talented fan. Thank you, sir. Well, our tour is almost over, but first, as promised, we have a special guest with us. Is this the guy? TK, where's Elio? I'm afraid the captain's rather busy at the moment. He sent me in this place. After all, he's the brains of the squadron, while I... Ahem. Anyway, Elio sends his regards and says he's proud to have another little fan. Another. He still thinks of me as a kid. You'll have to excuse him. The weather really affects Sinke when it rains. What is his name? Is it Sinke or Sink? The captain thought I'd be able to withstand the weather. I can't even do that right. This guy's depressing. You're one of the youngest scientists we have on board. You should be proud of your accomplishments. Announcement: the rain will stop shortly. And then the sign just flips to sunny. Huh? Already? It only started raining a minute ago. In Paradine, we artificially control the weather. You know what? I've heard in recent days, the government's been controlling the weather as well. What's that cloud? Another failure, just like me. Whoa! This guy's depressing. I'm sorry we weren't able to meet Elio, but as you can imagine, we all work very hard here at Edenheart. Follow me to the Central District, our final stop. Sinke, thank you for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Like it could get better. Oh my goodness. That man is so depressing. But I did see this item during the cutscene, so let's get it. Some leafy greens. But I wonder, is this like how farmers actually do it? I mean, of course, I take road trips all the time. And, you know, I see those farms and whatever, but do they really have, like when you're growing plants and farming or whatever, do you really have greenhouses? I think that, yeah, that's what they're called, greenhouses. And I do think it's really impressive to, you know, literally farm. A lot of people would think that's something like, that's pretty basic. I don't think so though. I do think it's pretty unique and kind of amazing to grow a whole food item underground. Like that's pretty impressive to me. Look at that, a place of interest we just stumbled across. All that, so, because I wanted to explore a little bit. And was that the only, oh, and it was the only place. All right, last stop to the Central District. What's up, guy? The boat is shaped like a trepigator to scare Anemon and keep them away from the lagoon. I didn't even notice that. And it is shaped just like that alligator Anemon. Wow, that's impressive. I'm proud to show you Edenheart in all its glory. If the residential district is the soul of the city, this is without a doubt its heart. This is where the magic happens. We draw the water from the lagoon to purify it and... President, it's a pleasure to see you. This is Cornelius, the president of Edenheart. Sir, I'm a big fan. I've read everything about Edenheart. I've always dreamed of working with you. Okay, Cornelius, he seems a little... I hate kids. Damn! Out of my way. This is a place of work, not a museum. Eesh. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. I'm sure the president is just a bit tired and stressed out from work. Okay, work or not. Who are you? I'm Patan, sir. I've been working at Edenheart for almost 10 years. 10 years giving guided tours? Some nerve. Alice, are you okay? I'm mortified by what happened. This marks the end of our guided tour. You're free to go. Come on, let's go. We have to register for the match. Oh, that won't be necessary. Your registration was done automatically with your visa application. Your match will take place tomorrow. To get to the arena, you can take the boat. Wow, you weren't lying when you said efficiency is important here. But man, thank you for the tour. It was fun. Yeah, thanks, Patan, Titan. How do you say that man's name? Can I go inside the building? Can't go in without a permit. Okay, fair. But nah, that's pretty jacked up though. That is pretty jacked up to straight up say, I hate kids. Like, damn. We only came for the match, man. Like, why you gotta be like that? Oh wait, I kind of want to go back up and see if there's any items or what have you. I'm pretty sure I'll find something. Or so I hope. Really. Okay, there we go. We found something. See, look at that. Found two things. A pole. Hey, look, an avocado. Thanks. And they gave that kid an avocado for Christmas. I wonder how that kid's doing, by the way. The avocado kid. Hope he's doing well. But alright, let's go sign up for the match. That was a nice tour. It ended on a bitter note, but I mean, hey. What can you do, you know? It's not like the president is gonna fire himself or what have you. Although I do think something should happen to like, damn, what did Alice do to you? He just said he's a fan. He's a fan of your work and such, and you just shut him down, man. Kind of jacked up, I think. Now let me buy some of these. I think 6. 6 is good. And then you know what? That's another thing too. What is the small gift that you get from you know, the shops? Like, what is the small gift? Like, because I would love to get, you know, like 8, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. We're just gonna buy a whole bunch of stuff. Because we got the money for it. I don't care too much. But welcome back. Have you finished the guided tour? While you were away, I checked on your progress. Looks like you've already won 6 matches so far. For the most deserving Lumen, the RA offers a small gift. Here you go. Congratulations. Okay, a lost Bylea. Let's get a room. Yeah, If I was Alice, I'd be a little tore up too. Hey Alice, I know that guy was rude, but don't let it get you down. I've always admired Paradine City. President, listen up, because I'm only going to say it once. You're too smart and talented to let that idiot upset you. You don't need anyone's approval to be who you are. Facts. That's 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 a bar. Yeah, Trey's right. You can make your own company. It'd be a trillion times better than theirs. Thanks, guys. Anyway, why don't you come watch the match tomorrow? Trey, you know. Come on, we've dealt with a ton of animals since we left. What are you afraid of? Besides, isn't the captain some great scientist? Maybe it'll be a chance to have a chat with him. Okay, there we go. There we go. So it's decided. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, bright and early. What do you think? It's not my decision. I want your opinion. Consider it another step in your training. All the Lumen depend on these industries for supplies. So you're saying we try it? Come on, be more decisive. Are we trying it or not? The next. Simple task. Do the match. And you know what? Let's read the newspaper. We haven't looked at the paper in quite some time. So we see that what's that thing named? Canedge or whatever. It evolves into something. And we see this wanted poster, dead or alive, insane. And then we also fix that tunnel, and that tunnel is infested with Animon. So yeah, there's that. Probably the 5 new Balia. Oh, okay, so this is a daytime evolution and nighttime evolution with the little ice rabbit and the newly. I forget the name of the little ice rabbit. Nene is in the news. Shouldn't be there. That should be me. And then that's Metaglee on the blue one. That's the thing I caught, which was amazing. Marsilia City members of arrested council refused to talk. They had that coming. They sure did. And then, yeah, they're talking about other stuff. See the EXP encoder, all that. Nighttime evolution. Another recipe is up there. This is what I was talking about when you do your like sacrificing and stuff. Sacrificing your Animon, you could potentially get a lost Animon. The newspaper is just so, you know, it's super helpful. And this dude's bounty went up. Hard, all that good stuff, yep. I do like looking at the newspaper. The newspaper is like very helpful. That's the best way I can put it. The newspaper is very helpful. All right, let's just go straight to the stadium though. Hi, Patan. Did you come to wish me luck for the match? Huh? Oh, hi, Trey. No, I was just leaving. For good. Damn. Huh? What happened? The president, to save money, he decided to cut some more jobs. He says any AI on the market could do my job. Hey, that's not true. Nada's right. You even went above and beyond so we could meet Sync or Sync. AI couldn't do that. Even Mocha agrees. Huh, ironic. I didn't choose. I was fired. And if you don't have a job, you can't stay here. Don't give up so easily. You have to fight for what's right. Really? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Yeah, maybe you're right. Thanks, guys. You fight in the match. I'm going to fight Edenheart. Good luck. Okay, all right. We just might be able to get through. You know what? Nope, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Let's go to the stadium. Let's do the match. Any items up here? Got boxes. Okay. Oh, is it on that? Trey from Iris Hamlet, right? You want to start the match? Absolutely, I do. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Good luck, Trey. We'll be cheering from you from the stands. Let's go. Welcome, spectators and participants. I'm Veneer, and I'll be your host for this match, sponsored by Edenheart. Hurry up and take your seats because we're very tight on time, so without further ado, Trey from Iris Hamlet, you surely heard about him, the captain who single-handedly leads his team to victory. And Elio, the prodigy from Paradine City. And then they're just like, get this thing going. Nice. I was right in the middle of an important experiment. I had to stop everything to run here. Sheesh. Alright, sorry, guy. That's a pretty cool logo, too. Super cool logo. Okay, nothing worth scanning. Nothing worth scanning. I think we got scans on everything. Yeah, we do. So let's just beat some stuff up. The stack and strike is always a good way to go. And I like Florinko. Hold on, wait, do we still get to... It stopped stacking. That's interesting. And Blizzbull is looking like it's gonna be a freaking unit. Everything is weak against Geo here, which is pretty nice. Really nice, actually. There we go. You know, I didn't upgrade a lot of my moves either. I gotta make sure I do that at some point too. Yo, that TP action is always nice. And then let's use Blizzbull and get a diamond spike. There we go. Alrighty, that should be. And Blizzbull, the unit, just knocking everything out. Good, now I can get back to work. Sheesh. Attention, rain incoming, get your umbrellas. Huh? Oh, that's strange. There wasn't any rain in the forecast. We remind our spectators that Edenheart provides umbrellas. Okay, whatever. Trey has won the first. Another alarm. Okay, what's going on? Heavy storms incoming. We suggest you remain indoors. Nothing to worry about. Spectators may remain here until the end of the storm. Anyway. Wow. Well, you knock it off. I'm trying to work here. Code red. Strong typhoon detected. Citizens are invited to code purple. Code black. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Just when I thought I could get something done. What's going on? Should we be worried? Stay calm. The Lumen are taking care of it. Everybody listen up. Everyone has to stay in their seats and not move. Don't be a hero. Let us Lumen take care of it. Let's trust the Lumen. Elio will fix everything as always. Squadron, come here. Well, just when we thought things were gonna, you know, get a little easy. Just when we thought things were gonna... Oh, and it's shaking. Little earthquakes and such. Everybody went in here. Wow. I mean, it's cool that another place of interest popped up here of all places, but, you know, let's, oh, where is everybody? I'm gonna pick these items up real quick. Is that like an elevator or something? Yeah, we can't even walk through these doors. This was an elevator, huh? Gato, you're our official photographer. Do a head count and make sure everyone's smiling. I want to see the sun shining in here. Right away. Batarga, you will be our DJ. Go check the generator and make sure the music doesn't stop. Yes, Captain. Nitro, you're our star chef. Go pass out the meals, make sure they're hot. Consider it done. Sync, I'm counting on you to rescue everyone outside. I'll do what I can to slow the hurricane, but I can't stop it, so be quick. Sync, are you listening to me? What's the use? You heard the alarm. We're all dead. Jesus! Remember what I taught you. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and think of the sun. Hey, aren't you forgetting someone? What, you want to join the party? Wouldn't it be a waste to leave someone like me on the sidelines? It would be. You have a hoverboard, right? You could be useful. In bad weather, the transport lines often go down. Okay, let's divide up the task. You search for civilians, and Sync will make sure they get to safety. You have an LMD, right? We'll keep in contact through that. As long as the bad weather doesn't knock out communications. That's fair. Mocha has a satellite transmitter. We can reroute communications through him. I'll get right on it. Brilliant. Hey, that's complex stuff. Are you sure you can do that? Child's play. Good luck, Squadron. Okay. And then what we got here? Gonna see something on camera or what? Oh. Anamon got in the city and they're wreaking havoc everywhere. Alright. I'm there. Good. We don't have a clear number on the missing people, so you'll have to get moving. Make it quick. I'm slowing the hurricane down, but I can't stop it completely. You know what? This seems like a good spot to stop the recording, stop the video. In the next one, I guess we're gonna save the civilians in the city. It was too good to be true. I almost said we can go ahead and fight the captain today, but I was wrong. In the next one, we're gonna be saving the city. Like usual, you know, leave a like, comment, subscribe, show your boy some love, and be safe, be careful, tell somebody you love them, and until next time, peace out.